Hello, welcome to my presentation. This is going to be English learning in the state of Arizona, and my name is Alex Greer. In Arizona, an English learner or EL is a student whose primary language at home is not English and who does not yet have full English proficiency. This means they may struggle with listening, speaking, reading, or writing in English. Being an EL does not mean a student is behind academically or less intelligent. It just means they need language support to fully access grade level content. Arizona identifies EL students through a formal process to make sure they receive those um, rights and services. Arizona has a large and diverse EL population. Most EL students speak Spanish at home, but there are many other languages represented across the state, including indigenous languages like Navajo. EL students are not just in big cities, they are in rural areas and tribal communities too. They're in tribal communities too, my bad. Because of this diversity, teachers need to be culturally responsive and aware that students come from many different backgrounds and experiences. Okay. Structured English Immersion, or SEI, is Arizona's main model for teaching EL students. SEI focuses on helping students learn English as quickly and effectively as possible. Students receive a dedicated block of English language development instruction each day, often for 2 hours. During this time, they work on vocabulary, grammar, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Students are usually grouped by their English proficiency level, so instruction can match their needs. SCI is different from sheltered instruction. In SCI, students have a required and structured time specifically for language development. Sheltered instruction, on the other hand, happens inside regular content classes. Teachers use strategies like visuals, sentence frames, and modeling to make content understandable while also supporting language development. So basically, SEI has a dedicated language block, while sheltered instruction blends language supports into content teaching, which will bring us to Arizona's language development approach. So that is based on research and it focuses on the four main principles. First, teachers should see multilingualism as a strength, not a weakness. Second, the language should be developed in all content areas, not just during ELD time. Third, students need direct and explicit language instruction. And finally, teachers must consistently assess and monitor progress to adjust instruction. Research shows that EL students benefit from structured vocabulary instruction, academic conversations, and consistent feedback. When teachers combine language and content instruction, students grow faster academically and um, linguistically. which will bring us to student agency. Um, so student agency means students feel like they have control and ownership over their learning. For EL students, this is especially important because learning a new language can be intimidating and students may feel nervous speaking up. When teachers give students choices, en- encourage participation, and create a safe environment, students build some confidence. This supports self-determination and helps them find their voice. When EL students feel confident, they are more willing to take risks with language, which helps them improve at a expedited pace. So this brings me to Arizona's SEI models. So the state of Arizona allows these SEI models, of course, and the newcomer model is for students who are new to the United States and need intensive language and adjustment support. The pull-out model allows students to leave their regular classroom for targeted language instruction. The 2-hour model provides a required daily ELD block based on proficiency level. And lastly, the 50-50 dual language immersion, my bad. This model splits instruction between English and another language. Parents must also sign a waiver for this program, and each model is designed to support students in different ways depending on their needs. Which brings me to the EL program eligibility. So this process begins with the home language survey when a student enrolls. If a language other than English is listed, the student takes the AZELLA placement test. So this test will determine the student's English proficiency level and whether they qualify for the services. Students will take this test every year until they reach proficiency and they officially exit the program. This will bring me to the accommodations that the program brings. EL students can receive standard accommodations with this program to ensure fair testing conditions. These include small group testing, extra time, breaks, and clarification of directions in English. These um, these supports do not lower standards, but they do help ensure students can demonstrate what they know. And finally, that'll bring me to the parents and guardians' rights. So parents have important rights regarding EL services. They must be notified if their child qualifies for EL support. They have the right to refuse services, but their child will still be assessed annually. Schools must provide information in a language parents understand and keep them informed about their child's progress. Family involvement plays a big role in the student success.